We've all heard the story. The mighty Roman Empire marching across Europe, reaching the untamed shores of Britain. Swords drawn, shields locked, an unstoppable force crushing tribal resistance. But what if that story is wrong? What if the Roman invasion wasn't an invasion at all? This is the untold story of alliances, ambition, and a forgotten British king who may have invited Rome in, not to conquer, but to protect. This is the true beginning of Roman Britain.
Textbooks paint the post-Roman era as a wasteland, barbarians at the gates, culture collapsing, King Arthur riding in to save the day. But here's the problem. Archaeology tells a different story. When the Romans left, they didn't take civilization with them. Think about it. You can't unlearn centuries of technology, trade, or art. So why do we call this the Dark Ages? Spoiler, it wasn't dark. This wasn't just a hill, it was a fortress, a symbol of British defiance. When the Romans arrived, they burned it to the ground. But guess what happened next? The Romans won, but the Britons didn't vanish. Decades later, they rebuilt. Bigger, stronger. We found Mediterranean pottery here. Proof they traded with the world. This wasn't a dark age. It was a rebirth. Now let's talk about the elephant in the round table. King Arthur. Every corner of Britain claims him. His sword, his castle, even his footprint. But here's the truth. Arthur is history's greatest meme. Arthur's legend grew because we wanted a hero. But real history doesn't need myths. At Cadbury, they found a grand hall. Not Camelot, but proof of powerful local rulers. No magic swords required. Let's reframe this. Imagine post-Roman Britain as a tech startup. Rome's corporate overlords left. Great. Now the locals could experiment. New art, new trade routes, even new governments. They recycled Roman materials into bold new designs. Founders, not failures. Sound familiar? This is the Dark Ages. It's like these weren't lost centuries, they were Britain's. History isn't just about the past, it's about who we think we are. If we call this era dark, we're saying innovation only comes from empires, from conquerors. But Britain AD proves something radical. Strength comes from adaptation. Next time you face a crisis, remember Cadbury Castle. Burn down, rebuild. No rule book, write your own. That's not darkness, that's the spark of something new. So the next time someone calls the Dark Ages backward, tell them, hidden in the shadows, Britain was forging its future. And sometimes, the light shines brightest when the world thinks it's gone out.